I came to the park today. I thought there'd be a few more people here, but we're all alone. I'm trying to get the camera right, but there's a... Can you even see? Okay. Wait, there's so much grass. It'll be fine. Okay, hello. Welcome, or welcome back, depending on you. If you saw my last video, I don't know if you can hear that. Someone's doing like construction. A bit annoying. I was gonna do like a full, like getting here and then getting here and then setting up vlog, but I thought I could just, I look really weird from this angle, I'm sorry, but I just decided I'll just do here. Oh, somebody's arrived. How lovely. The other day on TikTok I posted a video saying how I was gonna do, I'm really like self-conscious, how I was gonna do a video on the OMEGAVERSE, and I made some notes. So this is gonna be about omegas in the OMEGAVERSE, because I don't know much about the other ones, like the alphas and the betas. I know that betas can smell pheromones, but that's about it. Oh my god, she's coming over. Hang on, I'll be back. I'm really sorry. Okay, I'm back. Recording in public has to be like a humiliation ritual, because 3 people just walked past me then and they were all like staring. How awkward. Okay, right. we're just gonna get started on omegas. One awkward conversation topic as well to like talk about. My hair looks so poofy right now, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so omegas. The things that we know about omegas in the OMEGAVERSE is mostly about these topics. Okay, we have their personality types, the heat cycles, pheromones and scenting, nesting, bonding and mates, and then just overall like male omegas. So very interesting. There's more like grass in the way now. Okay. Oh my god, there's even more people. So let's start with talking about the stereotypical omega personality types. So we have them being portrayed as empathetic, nurturing, sensitive, and oftentimes they're discriminated against by other secondary genders, which, you know, it happens a lot in OMEGAVERSE books and mangas and all those types of things where omega are portrayed. They're often seen as smaller and less aggressive than alphas or betas. Yeah, that's basically the main like personality types of an omega. We also have like the more modern features of their personalities. We have more in media, more dominant omegas, and ones that can reject the traditions that we usually see in omegas. So yeah, very interesting. I wonder if people are gonna wonder why I chose this like topic. I have no idea. I just like, oh wait, there's a bug on me. Hi. I just find OMEGAVERSE interesting. I like OMEGAVERSE. So yeah, now we're gonna talk about the heat cycles. There's many different heat cycles. I've read up on forums that say like that they can happen like yearly, weekly. Imagine. Yeah, heat cycles. The ones that I'm talking about happen monthly, okay? Because that's what I see the most in like media that we're portraying omegas. There's bugs everywhere here. Wow, amazing. So yeah, they happen monthly. and oftentimes the symptoms of the heats are, hang on, I'm so sorry. The symptoms of the heat cycles are increased body temperature, heightened emotions, stronger pheromones, and the intense desire to mate or have companionship, depending on where we are and who we're with, right? Because, you know, not all the time we want to mate. Sometimes we just want to be held. Well, not us, but omegas. I don't know. Next, we're going to talk about pheromones and scenting. I don't know if the wind's really loud. It just got really windy. I'm going to have a drink in a minute. Okay, so pheromones and scenting. Each omega and alpha have their unique scents. So scents are mostly used to communicate between the genders, and is how they recognize each other. Omegas have been known to have sweeter scents, like vanilla, lavender, honey, and fruits, which must smell really good. They can use their scents to communicate, and like I said, it often substitutes emotions or body language, which is actually pretty fun. Scenting is often used in mating or bonding. So oftentimes if you have like an alpha and omega and they mate, they bond, then they will swap scents with each other, which is pretty fun. Or like, I don't really know how it works fully, but I think they like, it's something to do with their scents, and they kind of smell like each other, or they like recognize the scent fully. Yeah. So that's my first page done. Is this gonna be a short video? God, I thought it would take longer, because when I was writing it down, it seemed like I wrote so much, and like I did write 2 full pages, but apparently that's only like 6 minutes worth. So next is nesting. I am one of those people, sorry, I'm being watched. I'm one of those people that when I choose like a manga or something, or a BL to read or to scroll through, whatever the technical term to like reading one is, I like to choose ones where the omegas nest, because I do think that's I like it. I think it's cute. So nests are a safe place for omegas, and they're usually made from like blankets, pillows, or even clothes from their like loved ones, which I read one where they like stole all of their like alpha's clothes from their like closet and made a nest out of it, which I thought that was actually pretty cute, to be fair. Nesting can happen for many different reasons. The most common one is like pregnancy and heats, but it can happen during stress, or just when they're seeking comfort overall, which I think is really cute that they do that. It sounds really nice. And then it's mostly portrayed as like a coping mechanism for omegas, and it's not something that they do consciously, it's just a instinctive behavior, which is pretty cool. I think I've sat right next to a daycare. That's why there's so many like people picking up their kids. I hope they don't come and like play out here, because that'd be really awkward. Next we're going to be talking about bonding and mates. We've kind of touched on this a little bit. The stereotypical mating bond is the bite. So they bite on like the neck or the shoulder or something, on the chest maybe, I don't know. So that's basically, they do that to exchange their pheromones, which creates a spiritual connection, depending on whatever you're reading and whatever universe it's set in, because sometimes that doesn't, like, that's not a thing. Like, I only found out a little bit ago that the lunar goddess, I think she's called, doesn't exist in every single OMEGAVERSE universe, which I was a little shocked by. But yeah, it also allows mates to recognize each other more easily, and it strengthens their loyalty to each other. And it is a permanent partnership, but I've heard of bonds being broken, and that can be quite tough on the Omega. So it's not fully permanent, but it's supposed to be permanent. So yeah. Yeah, like I said, in different like OMEGAVERSE universes, it can be a choice, or it can be sent from the lunar goddess, and she makes it like destiny or whatever. Okay, no, we're good time. Okay, I was getting a bit worried then. The last thing I wanted to talk about was male omegas. If they are being included in the Omegaverse, they're mostly like the most rare omega that you can find, the most rare like secondary gender that you can find. They became popular like quite recently, actually, because people like to see MPreg. I'm here for it as well. I love MPreg. I think more men should be pregnant. And the interesting thing is that male omegas can get pregnant from a female alpha, which I just thought, that is so like powerful, and I think we need more of that. So yeah, that's basically all I have for today. I think I might go to like the store. Actually, no, I can't go to the store. Oh my god, I need to tell you about this. I was yesterday I was like laid in bed, and I got like a random charge. My bank app like emailed me saying like, oh, we've been charged for this, and it was Audible. They had charged me. I had done the free trial for Audible last month, but the thing is I think I cancelled it the day I did it, because you still get the benefits from it even if you cancel it the same day. So like, I was like looking at my phone, I was like, I swear I cancelled it. And then I was there's something wrong with my Amazon, because every time I log in, it tells me to like go on my Authenticifier app and like confirm that it's me. But the thing is, I don't have one of those apps, but it thinks I do. So like, I can't log in properly. So I was trying to find like an email that I could send to like Audible, like to say like, I don't understand like why I've been charged. But none of their like emails work anymore. They just redirect you to that like chatting service, which is like so annoying. And I was talking to this like bot for ages, and I was going, I just need to talk to a real person so they can figure out how to like fix what is going on. And so I was like, I kept going, because also you need to log in to talk to like the chat bot. So I had to make a whole new account just to chat to this stupid chatbot that just wasn't understanding. In the end, I just made up a random issue so that I could talk to a real person about it, and I sent them the message that I sent in the email, and it was like, hey, I don't use this like Authenticifier app, so like, how do I cancel my subscription, because I don't want to be charged for it again. And then in the end, I think it was a woman, I couldn't really tell by the name, but she helped me so much. So shout out to you, girl. Thank you so much for helping me cancel my subscription. I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, so long story short, I can't afford to go to the shop because Audible took my last bit of money. Thank you, Audible. I appreciate it. And now my hair is really poofy and big, and I really don't like it right now, because I usually straighten it straight after I get out of the shower. but I didn't do that because I wanted to come here. I should have just done it because now my hair looks really bad. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe because I really want you to be my subscriber. I want to follow you and I want you to follow me. And my nose is running because I'm sat in the grass and I have hay fever. But yeah, like and subscribe. I love you so much. Bye bye. Bye.